You know that moment in sports, that electrifying feeling when a new athlete arrives?
Yeah.
And they don't just show promise, they like instantly grab everyone's attention.
Right. They become the conversation almost overnight.
Exactly, a phenomenon, someone who just blows past the normal rookie buzz. So what is it? What makes everyone, fans, analysts, everyone, suddenly focus on one player?
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more than just skill, I think.
Mm.
It's a mix, maybe.
Mm.
Exceptional talent, sure, but also timing, maybe a certain kind of presence,
Mhm.
something that just clicks with people immediately.
Yeah, like a magnet.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of instant recognition, that high-level buzz right away, it puts them on a totally different path than most athletes.
Mm-hmm.
They skip a few steps, you know.
And that is exactly what we're digging into today. We're doing a deep dive on Travis Hunter.
Ah, yes. The name that's been everywhere lately.
Everywhere. He's become this real focal point in pro sports talk. So our mission today, really, is to unpack what makes him so captivating right now. What are these astronomical benefits of his success that people are talking about?
That phrase comes up a lot.
It does. It's central to our source today, actually. An article from Yardbarker, originally on Jacksonville Jaguars on SI by Brian Anthony Davis, titled The Astronomical Benefits of Travis Hunter's Success. We want to understand those benefits and just why his story is getting so much traction so early.
It's pretty striking how fast a player's narrative can get built.
Mm.
I mean, Hunter isn't just, some promising draft pick.
No.
He's already being framed as something special. And he hasn't even played a regular season game yet.
Right.
That immediate elevation, that spotlight, it's a big deal in itself. It signals a huge shift in what people expect from him.
Okay, so let's lay it out for you. Who is Travis Hunter? Our source is crystal clear. He's the Jacksonville Jaguars' first-round pick.
Right there, that tells you a lot. First round means big talent, big expectations from the team.
Huge expectations. But what really makes him stand out, the reason for all this buzz, is his incredible versatility. I mean, truly unique.
Yeah, that's the key part.
He's not just a wide receiver. He's not just a defensive back. He plays both.
Both ways. Coming from the Colorado Buffaloes, where he did the same thing.
And that dual threat thing is just, it's so rare, almost unheard of in today's NFL.
Well, let's connect that for a second.
Yeah.
Playing effectively on both offense and defense, especially as a top pick, that's extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what that takes. Offense, route running, timing with the QB, hands, defense, reading plays, coverage techniques, tackling. It's completely different skill sets.
And the physical toll?
Oh, immense. The conditioning needed for an NFL season playing both sides, it's staggering. Plus, the mental side, 2 playbooks, 2 sets of assignments. It points to, exceptional athleticism, obviously, but also a really high football IQ. And just relentless work. The article nails this. It says, quote, everybody's talking about Jacksonville Jaguars phenom Travis Hunter, and it's not likely to stop anytime soon.
Phenom. Right there.
Yeah, that's not just casual praise. That's basically declaring him a major player, a high-interest guy, right from the start. That label, phenom, shapes everything.
It absolutely does. It sets him up not just as a rookie to watch, but potentially a star, someone breaking the mold.
Yeah.
And his public presence, it's already cementing that idea. The article points to a specific event, his press conference.
The official introduction.
Yeah, Friday, March 25th, 2025. This wasn't just some quick chat, It was a formal presser designed to showcase their big new asset.
And where it happened matters, too. Miller Electric Center in Jacksonville. That's the team's main facility, state-of-the-art place.
Right.
And crucially, he wasn't just there alone. He was up there with the general manager, James Gladstone.
Okay, so the top brass.
Exactly. That's not just a photo op. It's like a formal presentation. It signals how important the team thinks he is for their future.
Right.
The GM's presence says, we are investing heavily in this guy. High expectations.
It's the team telling everyone, telling the fans, this player is a cornerstone.
A building block for years to come, yeah.
That kind of welcome, it sets a definite tone. They're betting big.
No doubt.
But here's where it gets really wild. What really lights the fuse on these astronomical benefits the article talks about, our source mentions something, well, it's kind of a bombshell.
Right.
It says, quote, a comparison of Hunter to one of sports' most iconic current players has surfaced.
Wow, okay. Iconic current player. That's a heavy comparison for a rookie.
Monumental, right. It just echoes through the sports world.
So the immediate question is, who?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the comparison?
And here's the twist. The article doesn't say. It deliberately holds back the name.
Oh, that's interesting. Does that make it bigger?
I think it does. It kind of amps up the mystery, the scale of it. It makes you think about what kind of player they mean. Someone truly elite, recognized everywhere, maybe not even just in football.
Right, like a cross-sport icon level?
Right, exactly. And the fact that Hunter, first round pick, hasn't played a pro game is already in that conversation. It just speaks volumes about how people see his potential.
It really does. It kind of bypasses the usual wait-and-see approach.
Totally. So even without the name, the comparison itself is maybe one of the biggest astronomical benefits.
Yeah.
It instantly changes his status. He goes from exciting prospect to like potential future legend in people's minds.
Creates a whole narrative before he even steps on the field.
And check this out. This comparison isn't just some random rumor. The source says it came from a Jaguars on SI beat writer.
Okay, someone covering the team closely.
Yeah, on a recent episode of the Jacksonville Jaguars Insider podcast. So this is coming from the media contingent that's, plugged in. They hear things. They have informed assessments.
That adds weight. It's not just speculation. It's media validation, almost. The media is kind of setting the bar for him incredibly high, right away.
It's like they're pre-anointing him.
Yeah. It frames everything he does going forward. Successes are proof of the legend. Struggles are just bumps on the road to greatness. It's powerful PR, even if it's not intentional.
Definitely shapes how everyone sees him, fans, other players.
Endorsement deals, too, probably.
Oh, for sure. So let's zoom out a bit. What does all this early buzz, this incredible hype, actually mean for Hunter? And for you watching this unfold?
Yeah.
These astronomical benefits, they're not just about his on-field play, right? I mean, that's the foundation of...
Absolutely critical. But no, it's bigger.
We're talking about the sheer amount of public attention. The media basically crowning him a potential icon already.
Right.
Framing his potential as legendary from day one. Think about marketability.
Huge. Instant fan connection. Sponsorships lining up. Jersey sales.
To the roof, probably.
Yeah.
TV ratings whenever he plays. All that commercial stuff. The cultural impact that comes when you're labeled iconic this early.
And that's where you see the long-term potential impact, right? When an athlete gets this kind of talk, this kind of comparison so early on, it sets up a totally unique career path, an accelerated one.
Accelerated is a good word.
It's not just about winning games anymore. Suddenly it's about, could he be the face of the franchise? Maybe even one of the faces of the entire league.
Wow.
And think about legacy. That spotlight speeds everything up. Big contract talks, his relevance outside football. It puts pressure on every move, sure.
Yeah, immense pressure.
But it also opens doors that just aren't there for, 99% of rookies. It's like getting put on the fast track for Hall of Fame discussions before you've played a full season.
It really is like skipping rungs on a ladder.
Yeah,
most players, they grind for years, right? They have to deliver consistently at an elite level to even get near that iconic label.
Decades sometimes.
Yeah. Hunter's getting handed that narrative on day one. Because the comparison is so big and his skill set is so, so rare.
It says a lot about how scarce that kind of talent is and just the sheer excitement he creates.
So the astronomical benefits, fundamentally, they're about an accelerated path to superstardom and everything that comes with it. For him and for the Jaguars, too.
Oh, yeah, don't forget the team. For the Jags, having a player attracting this much immediate, intense focus, that can totally change things for them. Well, fan interest goes way up, media coverage explodes, maybe even globally. It could even affect free agency down the line. Maybe other top players want to come play with a talent like that.
Right, makes the team more attractive.
Definitely. It's like a rising tide lifting all boats in the organization.
Yeah.
Ticket sales, sponsorships, everything. That kind of buzz is gold in the NFL.
It establishes that emotional connection with fans instantly, kind of bypasses the slow build. Hunter becomes the face of a new era, just like that.
And it shifts the whole story around the team. Suddenly, Jacksonville is a must-watch team. For casual fans, too, not just the diehards.
It's about capturing people's imagination, which you could argue is almost as important as winning long-term for the brand.
For the brand identity, for the money, yeah. This comparison isn't just flattery. It's like strategic positioning. Putting Hunter and the Jags right in the spotlight.
Building the brand around the player, and the team gets pulled along with it.
Exactly. And the earlier that starts, the more astronomical those benefits can really be. This comparison, this early buzz, it's like a huge head start on building that brand, establishing him as, potentially generational.
Before he's even really started. Okay, so let's recap this deep dive. Travis Hunter, Jaguars' first-round pick, already generating massive buzz.
Massive.
His unique ability playing both ways, wide receiver and defensive back, makes him incredibly rare. A true phenomenon.
Yep, that two-way skill is the core of it.
And then there's this extraordinary comparison to an unnamed but iconic current player, highlighted by a Jaguars beat writer. It's got the whole sports world watching him incredibly closely.
Waiting to see if he lives up to it.
Right. It's not just about a good player emerging. It's about this instant elevation to, like, potential legend status and all those astronomical benefits, the attention, the narrative that come with it so early.
This whole situation really shines a light on how fast an athlete can become the center of attention, doesn't it? And how powerful just one comparison, even a vague one, can be in shaping everything.
It skips so many steps in a normal career arc.
Definitely bypasses years of proving yourself in the public eye.
Exactly. Which leaves you thinking, doesn't it? About the sheer weight of those expectations. What a fascinating journey he has ahead.
Yeah.
So here's something to chew on. What does it really mean for a player this early to be talked about alongside iconic figures? How does that kind of intense early spotlight actually shape them? Not just their play on the field, but their whole story, their legacy in sports history.
It's a huge narrative force.
It really is. And
Not
Hunter's story, it's only just beginning.